Tommy Robinson saw it first. And in this episode of Soothing Semantics, an incredible podcast by my friend Rafi Pinsky, who interviewed him recently in London, he's talking about what he saw first on the streets of Luton in London with radical Islam. I'm Tal the Traveling Clat, your favorite white colonizer. Let's take a peek at this incredible conversation. You guys have to hear the entire podcast on the Soothing Semantics YouTube channel. You can find it right here. Let's take a look at this clip.
Didn't know a lot of the things I've seen in Luton, they now realise, shit, he was telling the truth. This is real. Our safety's gone. So much has happened so quick, so fast. Like, I thought it might take another 5 years to get the public to this position and acknowledge and wake them up. Mate, this country has seen a bigger shift in this 12 months than any time in 20 years in the public. Public perception, public mood. It's been the Overton windows blown out of the water. It's gone. So who knows where it's actually going to go at the minute, and we need to hopefully help direct it where it's going to go. But something huge is happening.
Without a doubt.
Something big.
What I would say, though, this is not simple, but it is a simple case of replacement theology, in the sense where Islam wants to establish a world caliphate. The West needs to be part of that caliphate. The world needs to be part of the caliphate. Israel is a stepping stone. Israel is the prime real estate for that. And so as long as you show that your own land means enough to you, that's a deterrent. I don't think it'll ever fully, make a difference. Meaning, I think they'll always attempt to some extent. But if Great Britain has proud people,
if we were proud, none of this would have happened.
Right.
If we were proud, that's the problem. We lost our pride and we lost our identity.
By the way, Israel had this issue for 77 years. Israel is in conflict because it continued to make these stupid concessions to give away land. This whole West Bank areas, A, B, and C.
Pay attention to what Tommy and Rafi say right now in this clip, because I actually think I've never seen Tommy say these things in this way. And Rafi's an ex-IDF soldier, incredible guy, super, super smart in the Middle East. This is some of the most insightful rhetoric I've ever heard from Tommy Robinson. Pay attention.
When I went to Israel, I went to meet a Jewish girl, and her family were dragged from Gaza when Israel made the concession. Like, there'd be peace if we get rid of all the Jews from Gaza.
Israel made a lot of mistakes that Britain can learn not to do. Israel now, after October 7th, hopefully has learned its lesson, and it's moving in the right direction to annex the Judea and Samaria and Gaza. It should have sovereignty and annex all of it. As long as there's potential for a Palestinian state, there will continue to be violence, period, end of story. This is the mistake the Israeli government and the Israeli people made, this suicidal empathy that they continue to make over and over and over.
If we give them this, then they'll stop.
If we give them land, there's a very prominent rabbi, big on social media. He said, when you offer Palestinians, or Muslims for that matter, and this is human nature, but it's religiously fueled. The Arabs say, when we offer them land, the Arabs say, who are you to offer me my land? Meaning that's what Arabs are thinking. If it really belonged to you, you wouldn't offer it to me. If this was such important sacred land, why in the world are you giving part of it to me?
And
it does the opposite.
But just growing up with Muslims, I learned something very early. Yeah? They only understand one language, and they only respect one language.
Power.
They see you trying to negotiate as weak.
100%.
And they will run all over it. So from
100%.
but people see me, I react a certain way. If someone wants to fight, I'll fight them. Yeah?
But Tommy, you know what I'll say? In the human nature, if we're being very fucking honest, human nature respects strength, even in the West. Yeah. But all the more so in the Middle East.
In the Middle East, that's only. I have Muslims when I'm walking through Luton, big lads, gang lads, and I'm walking through, and I come up, say, Tommy. As he shakes my hand, he says, I don't like you, but I respect you. Yeah? You stand up. Because I disagree with everything. And I'd say I get a level of respect from Muslims for not backing down and for not being weak. And I see all our politicians thinking, they don't respect you, you morons. they're walking all over you. They see you as cowards and weak.
What have I been saying?
And even though I
What have I
stand
been
against
saying?
them, but they respect me more than you lot.
Absolutely.
And I get that off them.
100%.
I actually don't get per se now. In the early days of the EDL, when we had a street group, per se, I get quite a good reception of Muslims nowadays, in the sense that they know I'm right.
Because you are the Brit that you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
The Muslim community, this is the crazy part about human nature, and this is the spiritual esoteric thing. Your enemy goes, well, I have a goal. My goal may be to convert you, to take your land. Do something about it.
Yeah, that's it.
Dude, don't let me do it.
Yeah, we're not
I
gonna
wanted-
we're not going to let you do it. That's
It's
right.
like, when you
The
don't
fight's
let
on.
them do it, they go, in a way, they're like, oh, you're a man.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, this isn't going to be so easy. All right, I'm going to have to I'm going to have to I'm going to have to sit down for now or forever. But then when you do nothing about it, they're like, really? It's that easy?
Yeah, they laugh at you.
Yeah.
They're laughing at the West.
They don't love you for it.
No, they don't respect you for it.
It's crazy, but this is what so many people think.
Appease. It's like that. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Just doesn't work.
Yeah.
But I learned that as a kid.
Yeah.
I learned that as a kid. When I was getting grief with Pakistani lads. My uncle said to me, he said, "You show them fear, they're going to run all over you for the rest of your life." And that was when I was young. He goes, "You've got to stand up." And I remember then it was a Muslim boy called Chopper, and they were jumping out of cars looking for me when I was younger up in my estate. And I rang him up. I said, "I'm going to get you, bruv." I said, "I don't care if there's 30 of you. Just so you know, I'm going to get you. I will find you. I know." And he lived opposite PJ Shoes. I said, "I will come for you. 20 of you can get me. It's on you, bruv. It's coming for you. Yeah, I'm just promising you that. I'm going to find you. I'm going to get you." Boom. The whole attitude changed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bruv. You know what, Yaks? Like, rah. He's just straight away. It changed.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, oh my God, these lot have been chasing me around. Like one, and again, it's just weakness. And I learned that. And even now, I'll be in a position where if I'm walking down the street, if someone says something, I don't want to fight. But the first thing I say was, "What are you going to do?" And straight away, it's like,
It's always like that.
it's like, oh.
Guys, Rafi and Tommy Robinson, what a fucking combination of the ages. I'm so proud of Rafi Pinsky from the Soothing Semantics podcast. Again, if you haven't checked this out, he's a dear friend. I've been on his show a few times now. Incredible podcast. He's interviewed some incredible people. I've seen so many interviews of Tommy Robinson. This is one of the best, with the nuance, being able to have like this ex-IDF soldier talking in perfect English about these specific topics, about Israel, about Islam. My God, they made some magic on this podcast. This podcast is criminally underrated. I'm not listening to the whole thing, but a link will be in the description. Make sure you head over Soothing Semantics right now. Go watch the full podcast, okay? Go watch the full episode right now. Go show him some love and subscribe en masse. He has almost, we're going to try to get him to 10,000 subscribers. You guys have blessed so many people on YouTube that I've told you guys to go subscribe to, with thousands of subscribers. The other day, you guys helped my friend go from 100 to 1,000 subscribers. Can we get Rafi to 10,000 subs? Can we do it? Can you guys, the Clats, help this guy subscribe en masse and listen to most incredible people? He's had Rebecca Barsef on, Adiel Cohen, Inon Dan Kehati, Jewish Dawa. And if you scroll down far enough here, you'll see this little handsome prince. You'll see this guy, this white colonizer that you guys know and love. Listen, everything that Tommy said is absolutely correct. This is, if you let them abuse you, you let them tread over you, they will take it full advantage of it. They will do it, and they will destroy your life. They will destroy your life. They will destroy your community. They will destroy your place of living. We can't afford this anymore. We can't. Steven, we can't afford you no more. 6 rasclad, bomba-clad, pussy-clad eggs, Steven. We can't afford you no more, Steven. That's exactly... Sorry, I'm so a little sick. That's exactly what's going to happen. We can't afford this anymore. We have to fight back. People ask me what inspired me to get into this fight. I was a travel vlogger, a hippie. You know what inspired me? They were going to kill me either way. My blood was for them either way, just because I was Jewish. Didn't matter if I supported Israel, if I loved Israel. I was a Jew, I was a target. I was a Jew, I was a target. There was no option to back down. It could only be face it. And yeah, I'm scared sometimes. I'm not going to lie. I mean, you can see me. I'm a chubby guy. I'm not strong. I don't know how to fight. You know, it's not a comfortable situation. I want to improve that part of my life. I don't necessarily feel the most comfortable in life right now because I have a target on my head. It sucks. It's not a great feeling. I don't walk around feeling safe and happy. But that's a risk that all of us, every single one of us, needs to be comfortable taking. Because if we stand together and we all risk it together and we all say we're not afraid, we're not going to let anybody make us cower anymore. We're not going to allow anybody to push us down. We're going to stand up for what we believe in, united, a bunch of diverse people united in the belief that we get to stand for what we believe in. Nobody can say shit to us. Go right now, support the Soothing Semantics podcast. Get this episode everywhere. Mass subscribe to the guy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Shout out to Tommy Robinson for being a fucking goat. Goodbye, Klats.
If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.